All right, good Saturday afternoon. I'm Fox News meteorologist Matt Barentine. Yeah, of course, we are tracking Hurricane Ida, and look at this. On the 3D imagery, you can really see it. It is grown into what we suspected it would, into a very strong hurricane, and it has that classic form, that buzzsaw look with the eye. It formed that eye here this morning, and once it did, it started to rapidly intensify. It's gone up by 20 miles per hour wind speeds since just 6 hours ago. So it's going through a rapid intensification process right now, just like was anticipated. Right now, winds 105. That's Category 2. But it's not far from Category 3. It's only 6 miles an hour short of that. So we're getting there to becoming a major hurricane. The movement still to northwest at 16. That's critical. It's moving along at a good clip, and it's moving northwest because it's almost due south of us at this point, but it's not moving due north. The forecast track has not shifted. All right. That hasn't changed. I know it's obviously there's a lot of worry when you see something that's strong that is going to be coming nearby. But southeast Louisiana, that is where the center of this is likely to come in. You can see the cone stretches only from about Grand Isle to over towards Vermilion Bay in the central part of the state, likely making landfall as a Category 4 storm. Now, that said, that's just where the center is going to go in. It's a very broad storm, and obviously we're on the right side of it, which is the wrong side to be on, right? That means you're on the wet side where all the heavy rain bands are going to be. So we're going to be in that. Not only that, look how this thing sort of curves as it moves inland. What that's going to do is keep us on that right side for a lot longer. So we're going to see rain band after rain band after rain band with those gusty winds in them. So we are looking at some intense weather coming up for Sunday and into Monday as well. Here's why it's going to continue to move off to the northwest. There's a big ridge of high pressure here. That's like a big old mountain. That's why this thing is just cooking along towards the northwest. It can't go due north because it runs into that. So it's getting pushed and it's going to go around that ridge. That's why it's going to do that curve that you see there on the forecast plot. It's going to just go around that mountain. And that's why the hurricane warning is up for Louisiana. There's a tropical storm warning for the Mississippi Gulf Coast and for Mobile and Baldwin counties, Washington County as well here for us as that storm comes on in. Look at the water temperature. I mean, rocket fuel, folks, absolute rocket fuel. This thing is going to be gaining, well, it's already gaining strength rapidly. It's going to continue to do so all the way right up to landfall. The only thing that is going to limit this storm is how long it's over the water. We anticipate it making landfall early tomorrow afternoon is what it's looking like now. So that'll be the cutoff point essentially, and it won't be able to grow anymore after that. But until then, it's going to take full advantage and continue to grow. So here's what it's looking like on the futurecast. We go through the afternoon on into this evening. You see the showers and storms wrapping around it. Overnight, I think we'll get a few breakaway bands that'll go through during the overnight hours, and then some heavier bands begin to come on in tomorrow morning. And this is what's going to be really key for us, is the amount of time that we spend getting those bands going through, because I think it's also going to slow down as it makes landfall. So it makes landfall sometime tomorrow, early afternoon, somewhere in southeast Louisiana here. Heavy rain bands wrapping around this thing and continuing to look all through our area here around 1 o'clock tomorrow as we go through the day. Heavy rain bands keep wrapping through all the way into the evening hours as you wake up Monday morning. Still some very heavy rain, and the center's up here. So this has moved inland, so it doesn't just go away. And as it continues to work its way off to the north and east, we'll continue to be in those rain bands throughout the day on Monday. So we're going to have a long time of very heavy torrential rainfall possibilities and a lot of gusty winds to go along with that. Across our area, we're mostly looking at tropical storm force gusts. The hurricane force gusts will be back over towards Louisiana. So we're looking at tropical storm force gusts and a lot of rain over the next few days. We'll keep you updated. Another update coming at the top of the 5 o'clock hour.